as you can see, I'm repping that BMT. No matter where I go, no matter where I be.
Representing for my brother BMT.
Got my man Austin in the building. What up, bro?
What's good?
Travel is life.
This how we roll. Look, I just happened to get off the elevator. Look at it. The BMT shirt on. You know, we representing all the way in Thailand, man.
This shirt is so dope, man. It shows off your guns, fits your muscles, gives you room at the bottom for the belly, and then you repping the BMT brand, man. So make sure y'all pick up that BMT shirt because it's fire. It looks good. He got them in different colors, and I'm telling y'all, man, the fit, it ain't that cheap bullshit. It's a real quality shirt, man. I love it, BMT. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for blessing me with the shirt, and I'll see you on the other side. You dig?
Go cop some new merch.
There we go. What's good, family? What's going on, man? We live. We got a great show for you guys today. Hope all is well with the fam. Let's clean myself up a little bit there. There we go. Let's see who's all in the room early. I'm a little late. Apologies, family, but we got a good show. I'm going to actually do a panel today. I'm going to do a panel. I haven't done a panel in quite some time. I ask everybody to keep it respectful because we got a lot of information to go over in the show. But I'm going to open it up probably in about anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. I'm going to open it up and let guys come on in the rooms. There's a lot going on in the Passport Bros community. I checked out about 2 to 3 streams last night. Guys talking about traveling, talking about the Passport Bros. Some good information, a lot of disinformation. But we're going to get that shit straight. And we got a good topic today. If you guys haven't noticed already, that a lot of popular YouTubers, a lot of guys that's traveling, are back in Colombia, including myself. All right. So we're going to discuss why, guys have been traveling all around the world, but end up somehow back in Colombia, despite some of the news guys hear about Medellin and Cartagena and Cali as far as, the druggings and the robberies and all that. So we're going to discuss all of that today because it was a good panel. I want to give a shout out to my guy, Razor Rays. He's a good show yesterday. Also, what's the other channel? In the Streets with Keys, they did a pretty good show yesterday. Some of it was, a little sketchy with the information, but we're going to clear all that up today. All right, family? I want to give a shout out to Plain Eddie. Am I focused in here? Let me see if I'm focused, man. I'm looking focused right now. You got to get focused, baby. What Dr. Umar say? Focus. You have to stay focused. All right. I want to give a shout out to my dude, MJ Hines III. So you still got the Indie Animals. You remember that? All right. Also, Plan_Eddie with $1.99 and Super Chat says, hurry up. We here, man. We live. We got a great show. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff today. I might make a few people angry today, but hey, we got to chop it up. We all brothers. Sometimes it's good to get things out in the open a little bit here, okay? We got CBT. What up, trainee? Okay, he's in the building. Somebody said something about, I want to give a shout out to Frank Augustus. Frank Augustus, he's also a member. Frank Augustus become a YouTube member. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. All right. What's good? What's good, everybody? Now, I want to give a shout out to the Facebook group, all right? I want to give a shout out to the Facebook group. We are closing in at 20,000, almost 21,000 members in the Facebook group. Let me put that up on the screen real quick. The Facebook group is off the chain. All right, a lot of good content, a lot of good information in this particular private Facebook group. All right, you can get more so detailed information. YouTube. It's a lot of capping on YouTube, especially in the travel space right now. You got guys from the dating coaches, trying to wedge their way into the Passport Bros community. You got guys who are not as experienced in travel like they say they are. I'm not calling out any names or anything like that. Giving out this information as well. So if you really want to get some good information, if you haven't already joined, make sure to join the private Facebook group. Now, keep in mind, guys, that the group is still on a major platform, and we can't just approve everything. You know, people be asking some crazy ass questions that they know they should know that, hey man, we can't approve this, we can't approve this post. You know, we've had our little controversies. We've been on the news, we've been on Fox News and all this good stuff. So we got to keep a lot of it limited, unfortunately. If you want more detailed information, if you want to be able to communicate with the brotherhood a little bit more in detail, then we have the app, right? That Passport Bros app is available. Link in the description. All right. A lot of good information, a lot of good posts. We got a lot of groups in the app as well. Groups specifically, you know, Africa, Colombian groups, Thailand groups, and you can get a lot of good detailed information and just really see what's going on, see what's really going on in these countries versus what we can publish on Facebook. All right. I want to give a shout out to my guy, Fear Zone. And I'm gonna play this video real quick. I'm gonna play this video. I'm gonna let people get in the room. But I'm gonna play this video. Shout out to Fear to none super chat with the super sticker, man. I really appreciate that. So much I disagree, and here's why. Let me know. We're gonna do a panel today, man. You know, and sometimes I don't like doing the panels too much because guys can kind of taking it left too much, but we're gonna definitely do a panel today. All right. And I'm gonna make an announcement when we get a few more people in the room as well. I'm gonna make an announcement about an event that's gonna be going on in Thailand during right around the beginning of the year. All right. This is going to be a good event. We're making the arrangements now, but I'm just going to kind of give out a sampler. Hopefully all the paperwork will go through. And it's going to be a real dope event. All right. Passport Bros versus the Plantation Negroes. All right. Physically out there in Thailand. So we definitely going to chop it up about that. All right. We got John Fon in the building. That's John Fon. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Says, hey, BMT, hope all is well. In reality, South America is big, but really Colombia and Brazil, maybe DR will always be the main hubs. Not that many places to visit. Okay, all right. I mean, it's quite a few countries in South America. You know, it's quite a few countries. But I understand what you're saying. Most of the tourism is going to go to Brazil and Colombia and stuff like that. So I do understand that. And, of course, the DR. All right, we got Bandana Travelers in the room. What up, Tim Howard? Let me know what you the one that say you disagree with something. Let me know what you disagree with, man. We're gonna chop it up today. Now, I want to play this video right here. All right, and I can't wait to touch down in Africa, so I can kind of really go on some shows and kind of do a little moving around myself. You know, hopefully I'll be in Africa sometime next year. But I just want to know exactly, you know, what the narrative in Africa is about the Passport Bros ideology. And we're going to hear from my man, Austin Holliman. Now, Austin, you know, he definitely put his stamp on the ideology. You know, if you want to call it a movement, he definitely put a stamp on it. But sometimes in the interviews, I got to call him Cap. And that's my little bro. But I got to call him Cap sometimes. All right? I got to call him Cap. Because I know, you know, what people's true intentions are. And this is not to go against them or beef with them or anything like that. But it's interesting to me that, you know, when people have your back and you're going through something, and then, you know, on some of these interviews, you be talking a little sideways, a little somewhere, a little greasy, because you left something and you want to come back to it, but you still want to benefit off of something that you left. And the reason you left is because what you did individually, personally. Like, I've never, ever met a traveling guy that got kind of like pushed out of Brazil for whatever reasons. Now, it might not have been fair, but that's what happened. You know, that's what happened. And now it's like the movement or the ideology is still growing, still getting stronger, still expanding. I mean, you got more than 470 million impressions on TikTok alone in concerns of the Passport Bros. And now you want to kind of try to either tarnish it or try to sneaky get back into it because of the value of the brand that a lot of people had to do with in building the brand. Just not him, but overall, a lot of traveling guys had a lot to do. Digital Bro, man, a lot of guys got that name out there, not just him. But I'm gonna play this video real quick of an interview he did in Africa. And I don't understand the shaming language of some of these African guys. I still don't, you know, I'm not gonna really go there. You can shout out to my African brothers, but it always seems like it's a subtext to the way they be, you know, speaking on a lot of brothers, African American brothers in general. You know, I'm gonna play this video. Let me play this video. I don't want to get too deep too deep in the woods here. Let me play this video for the fam. Let me know if you guys can hear it. All right, let me, here we go. Here we go. Make this big. See if I can make this big. Hold up. Hold on, family. Here we go. All right. Let me know if you guys can hear this real quick.
Or whatever that. How do you feel when someone said to you like your passport bro and all those things like that?
So I actually used to associate with that. I have a tattoo right here. I'm the only one that's gotten this tattoo that I know of.
What does it say?
It says passport bro here. I'm gonna tell you why.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Can I come and get it?
So,
wow, so you're certified passport bro, and you're not ashamed of it or anything like that.
no.
Why would he be ashamed of passport bros? That's the thing I'm trying to understand this little slick narrative that some of these guys be saying out there in Africa. You know, why would he be ashamed of being a passport bro?
Now, in the future, when I remove this, not this, but this, only because of the fact that there's no leader in that group. They used to call me the leader because I had the loudest voice at one point, and I believe I still do. But there's no.
Now, truth be told, it was Tanya TKO that put that narrative out there. Somebody that's vehemently against passport bros. Tanya TKO, she's I guess a celebrity, chatty, patty, gossip female. Some of you guys might be familiar with her, but she did this hit piece on Austin and the passport bros. And in order to get more traction, she called him the leader, basically. All right. She called him the leader in order to say the leader. The caption of the video was the leader of the passport bros in order to get too many views. But we all know in the passport community, nobody was calling him the leader of the passport bros.
It's not a fraternity. There's no rules. There's no membership. It's just
and there should not be a fraternity. All right. Now, anybody can claim to be a passport bro. We understand this. It's simply an ideology. I've said this time and time again. They've done plenty of articles. All right. If you make it a membership, if you make it truly superiorly organized, and you still can to a certain degree, but that means you can be targeted. You can be taken down. All right. We all know that when you have a masculine community with a black orientation, we all know what comes of that. You know, that's when you start to get on the radars and they start to do the investigations to see who's who and all that. I mean, we're thinking ahead. Right. This is why we also say it's just an ideology. Right. That way, if some dumbass get caught in some country doing something he's not supposed to do, he can't say, "Oh, that's the passport, bro." So let's take down the whole community. Let's take the whole thing down. This is also why we came up with the mobile app. All right. It's very important because a lot of times, especially, and I have to be honest, because I know a lot of people watch the show, you know, of all ethnicities, but we have a history of black men of getting things taken away from us, right? And it gets taken away from us, it gets commercialized, and you will never know that it had a black orientation or it was started by black men. Case in point, hockey. Who grew up knowing hockey was created by black men up there in Nova Scotia? All right. Rock and roll. Who knew that rock and roll was created by black people? Right. I mean, I can just name a whole bunch of industries that were actually spawned off by black people in general, right? The seafood industry, all types of industries that was spawned from us, right? From the grassroots, and then somehow got commercialized and just got out there, and you would never know it would have had a black orientation. This is the reason why we came up with the app, right? This is the reason we came up with the app, because I could see in the feature that they're going to start trying to limit people, shadow ban certain content creators, right, to so-called commercialize the name in some sort. So it was very important for us to have our own platform, because if we don't have our own platform, then they're going to come and say, oh, this guy right here, he's the creator, he's the leader of the passport, bro. Some person we ain't never heard of, right? I've seen content creators already doing it with over 1 million subscribers, claiming to be passport bros. All right. We have a lot of dating coaches, a lot of influencers claiming to be passport bros now. All right. So this is the reason why it doesn't need to be this so-called organization, all right? Because that means you put a lot of pressure. And I told Austin this personally. I said, man, you don't want to put too much pressure on yourself, right? You don't want all that pressure on you. You want to say, hey, man, it's just a nice hashtag. It's ideology. Hands up. Hey, people are gonna do what they do. Too many people are claiming to be passport bros to try to organize it, in my opinion. You can do that, but just know that you're gonna put a target on your back. What's good, Israel? Somebody said in Passport Bros, we trust. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now we got 117 in the room, guys. Do me a favor, make sure you hit this like button, man, because we in here for a minute. We in here for a minute, and I'm gonna make the announcement of the event. Some guys might already see in the tag, David Fun of Fake Passport Bro. But I'm gonna wait till a few more people get in the room before I make this formal announcement. All right. Now we had another video that went mini viral within the Passport Bros group. And I don't think that she minds. This woman is an influencer. She was out here in Colombia. She's doing her travel thing out here in South America. I think she's, and I said this before, that it's going to be more and more, women exercise their options to travel, which is cool. But they have to understand, I've had conversations with a lot of sisters in general, and down in Brazil. I got plenty of friends. They have their own little groups and everything like that. And I keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I keep it 100% real. And I always let them know that, hey, the best men for Western women are in the West. All right? Because outside the West, you're going to be in a rude awakening. And this is what happened with this sister right here. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Where we at? There we go. Our sister Sydney Green. All right. Now, let me go back. Let me show you what she posted first. Hold on. Let me get out of that. All right. So this is what she posted. Sydney Green, she's in Salvador Bahia. This is a travel update. She says, as y'all know, I'm not feeling Brazil, and a lot of women don't be feeling Brazil when they go out there, a lot of American women. In fact, it's the most disappointing country for me because I was so excited. It's always been on my list. Now, here are some of the things she said about Brazil. All right? There's some things. She said, dirty and dusty. I haven't been to Salvador Bahia. She might be talking about Rio in general. Low vibrational, overpriced. I will say Brazil can be overpriced at times. She's right on that. Difficult for non-residents. It can be if you don't know the right people. Brazil is one of those countries you got 100%. If you do plan on staying long term, all right, and getting what's it called? Not the cedula. Damn it, what's it called? See something card. I have one. I stayed down there for about 9 months. It's one of them countries that you definitely need some form of a consultation or a friend or somebody that's been out there for a long time, because it could be simple things that's going to be frustrating in Brazil. It's not as easy as, that transition like it is in Colombia. In Colombia, you would need a consultation too if you plan on actually moving down there. All right. She says with trash dating options. Now, we all know that dating for guys in Brazil coming from America, especially if you know some Portuguese, oh man, you in the game. Right? And she said, and it stinks literally. All right. Generally speaking. So she wasn't feeling Brazil. So let's go to a video. And that's her. Like I said, she's pretty popular. She has quite a nice size following. She's actually DJs at a friend of mine's bar here in Medellin. So this is not a diss anything towards her. I'm just telling you, her opinion of one of the countries that a lot of passport bros love to frequent, which is in Brazil. Somebody said Austin's been influenced by O'Shea right now. Somebody said, I want to go to Brazil. All right, let me show you this video she put out. Real quick, family. Let's see what she has to say. It's long. I'm not going to play the entire video, but let's see what she has to say.
Okay, so I made this post the other day about why I don't like Brazil, and I listed multiple reasons. It's not really clean and all that shit. And then I said the dating options are trash. And so you had a lot of people supportive, normal people, but you also had a bunch of trolls, passport bros, people, Flavor Flavors.
Excuse me. I didn't even know she had mentioned Passport Bros. I missed the fact that she actually mentioned this. So of course we got to respond. Let's see what she got to say.
With the big and small, sweet potato titty having niggas, literally sweet potato titty, old dad bods, soggy breasts, niggas whose waistline was, the circumference of, young orcas and shit like that, who want to try to, I don't know, tell me how undesirable I am. This is really interesting about, what the men try to say about.
Okay, you know what? This is interesting because I remember somebody in the group saying that, oh, that's the homegirl. And I'm pretty sure that he sent her the post that somebody posted in the group about it. So I guess this is her response. This is my first time seeing it as well. Let's see what she has to say.
Women, about American women. Don't nobody want y'all. Yeah, you actually do want us. You just can't have us. I mean, have you noticed the trend? You start to resent and envy and be mad about what you can't have. Beyonce said it best in her song, "You hate me because you want me." Everybody wants an American woman.
If everybody wanted American women, why are foreign men going to America to date the American women, and why are you struggling down there in Brazil, sister? I'm just keeping a buck. I'm just being logical here.
We are incredibly desirable. Everyone wants to look like the African American. Y'all want the bodies and the features of the African American women. We get all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying nothing about the Brazilian women. They are absolutely beautiful, but what does their beauty have to do with me? You know what I'm saying? Y'all operate in a very low vibration. Y'all operate in that of competition, and men are really liking the idea of women competing for them. I don't fucking compete, bitch. I create. I'm God in a physical body. If you read a book called The Science of Getting Rich, which I know y'all ain't read because they none of y'all rich, the book talks about operating in the plane of creation versus competition, and that's where really the abundance come in. Go in and read it and figure it out yourself. But why am I looking over here what the women are doing? When I'm not interested in dating women, so why am I paying attention to what they have going on? Because no matter how much I look at them and feel bad about myself, it's not going to change how I look. If I'm over here looking at some old European or Portuguese ass bitches, that gonna make my skin lighter? Only for y'all to decide next week the dark skinned bitches in, and then I'm supposed to go and try to change my face back. See, this is why bitches are getting BBLs, because they're too busy looking left and right. How about I look in the mirror and love that person? But y'all want us to love us because you can't get us to love you. That's the real motherfucking problem. So how all of a sudden be so undesirable? If I listen to your story, you talk about how you struggled for years to get an African American woman to give you the time of day.
I don't think men are struggling dating women in the States that are traveling really. It's such a and shout out to her. Like I said, this is not a hit piece on her, nothing like that. This is actually a response video. Come to find out, to the Passport Bros. I thought this was actually another video because she did a video in concerns of that post, but this is the video, I guess, responding to that post of some of the comments. Somebody must have said it. One of the guys in the group must have sent it to her. You know how guys are in the group; they like to sit and stuff. They like the drama. But this is very interesting, man. This is her response.
Love you, to care about you, to actually pay attention to you, to give you play, to stop curving your big round titty bouncing ball ass. You know what I'm saying? And you couldn't do that. You felt defeated, got your head down, got $500, booked your ticket to fucking Colombia. Now you're mad because you have $1. See, that's the whole thing.
She's definitely talking about the Passport Bros here.
You say we're undesirable, but your whole reason for travel is to feel desired, which you couldn't get from us, which is what you really want. Even Kevin Samuel said, black men want a black woman, but they're too, stop right there. You do want us. You just cannot have us. You cannot qualify. We're smarter, we're educated, we're the most beautiful. Okay, I don't give a fuck what the fuck y'all are saying, because everybody wants these lips right here. This fucking skin, you know what I'm saying? My beautiful body, my ass, my thighs. Y'all want all of that shit.
We want more. We want substance. All right. All that does not matter when men are going to look for traditional long-term relationships to raise children. As you can see, she has not mentioned that at any point in her conversation. She's talking about herself in particular. All right. She's not even saying things that men even want to hear in concerns of being in a relationship. Okay, I don't even think like this woman has ever even really been in a long-term relationship by just the way she's talking. All right, men are listen. The looks fade in 6 months. All right, you did everything rich and weight to the woman in the bedroom. Y'all did y'all thing right now. The looks fade. Anybody that's been in a relationship knows this, and that's all she can mention is the looks and the education and all this. But women overseas are educated as well. So what she's saying, it doesn't even make any sense.
But you couldn't figure out how to do it, so now you want to try to shame. Baby, you can't shame me. I look fucking great. I operate in the energy.
She just keep on going about the looks. She keep on talking about the looks
of creation. Y'all don't understand that. Y'all are low vibrational, regular, and basic, which is why you're getting curved in America. And if you didn't have the perception of money in these other countries, you'll continue getting curved and ducked and dodged and be looking stupid like you are.
That's not true because she doesn't understand the culture of these other countries that she's visiting in. She's talking about the club tourism culture. That's what she's concerned about right now. All right. That's what she's concerned about right now. She's not making any sense whatsoever because she doesn't know what these other women want from these different countries, other cultures. It's a reason why a lot of guys, you can see it in the group or, on some of these YouTube channels are actually getting married and starting families overseas or are in long-term relationships. All right. People are tired of the hookup culture. All right. In that post, she was mentioning all types of things, hooking up with guys all fast and everything like that. I'm gonna show that part too. And guys don't really want that. All right. Guys don't, a woman's body is somewhat of a temple to a certain degree. And she just comes off like she doesn't really, like she's out there. She's out there in the sauce. She's with the feminism. She's with this. She's loud. You know what I'm saying? She's alley. She complains. Guys don't want that. Guys don't want that. And a lot of women don't represent that overseas.
So you cannot humble me because I asked you to. You cannot make me feel bad about how the fuck I look. That is absolutely insane. And why would you want to? Oh yeah, because hurt, bitter, broke down bitches want to try to create more of them. But bitch, you're not pregnant with me. You can't give birth to me. You can't make me feel like that. Okay? You can try, and I will clap back when I got time, but I prefer to make videos. And I really do appreciate the engagement that y'all have. So I just really want y'all to think about that. And the women out there, my beautiful black women, or whatever you are out there, operate in the energy of creation. All you can do with how we look, even if you want to lose a few pounds, I want to lose a few pounds or whatever it is, great. But I'm beautiful now. You know what I'm saying? Not only. Listen,
she's not a bad looking woman. And, I don't know what the comments in the, on the group were, but she's not a bad looking sister. It's her mindset. It's her attitude. It's her selfishness, man. It's her ego. It's all the other things.
Job. When you operate like a creator, your only job is to love who the fuck you are, and the world will present to you motherfuckers who love who the fuck you are. What the fuck is the point of looking left and right at the latest trend? Okay, look at all this. What the fuck does that even mean? I don't follow trends, bitch. I don't follow trends. You do.
See, I don't know. She all over the place right now. But I want to see. Hold on. Because she made another post. That's another post about herself. I think this is it right here. Hold on. I think this is it right here. I'm not going to play. This is like too long, but I'm going to see. Hold on.
So yesterday, this dude that I met that I thought I was bothered with kicked me out of his house because I would not have sex with a dirty pussy. Let me give you the tea, okay? So all right. So she's talking about her dating experience in Brazil. Now, what she just said, I'm going to play it again. I know y'all rolling. I'm going to play it again. All right. Here we go. Hold on. So yesterday, this dude that I met that I thought I was bothered with kicked me out of his house because I would not have sex with a dirty pussy. Let me give you the tea, okay? So I'm in Brazil, and when you country hop, you gotta get your booze, and you gotta collect your men over and over again. So my friend was out at the beach, met some American men, ended up meeting them up later on. One of the dudes was, I have a list to make this real quick. He was very attractive, very emotionally intelligent, talked about how he, something hurt his feelings, he would express it, which is the sexiest thing in the world for me, for a man to be emotionally intelligent and ain't afraid to express his goddamn feelings. I thought that was sexy. We were very sexually compatible. I mean, He had a vasectomy, which is something directly out of my journal. I'm a big manifestor and I want no kids ever. Really was wanting to get my tubes tied. And I said, damn, I would love to have a man with a vasectomy. I wrote that down. And I met a man with a fucking vasectomy. That is a beautiful thing. I can get raw dog, cum shots, all of my pussy without having to worry about a thing. No birth control, no plan B's. That's a fucking miracle. Oh my God, I love that. So they got one kid. Usually I don't deal with dudes with kids, but they only had one and he was 21. Oh, ain't thinking about me. I think that's great because I want to act like a kid don't exist at all. So that's great. Easy to do when you're old as fuck. And again, he was 42. He was married once but divorced. He was into manifestation. Again, the sexual compatibility was amazing. You know, we both was into voyeurism. We both love porn. You know, he into booty eating and shit like that. I love all of that shit. And again, I found all this out within the first hour.
Okay, man. Okay, she putting all her little business out there. Man. That's so unattractive. That's unattractive.
Of knowing to do, which is what I love. I believe y'all like to date different than me. Y'all like to wait till date 17 to know if I ain't booty or not. No, nigga, I need to know what's up. So
All right. That's enough of her. That's enough. I just wanted to play the first part of why she got kicked out. So she's dating in Brazil. She's struggling. She's a little delusional, most definitely. But that's crazy, man. That is crazy. A woman like that will leave you speechless a lot. A lot of men are not going to want to deal with that. But anyway, let me catch up with these super chats. We got 171 in the room. All right, we got 171 in the room. All right. Let's get back to the business. I just wanted to show y'all the delusion. Let's catch these super chats, and we're going to go ahead and we almost at 200, family. We've been rolling here for 30 minutes already. Okay. All right. I want to give a shout out to Nostalgic Sounds for $1.99 cent super chat, man. I really appreciate that, bro. Somebody said she talked too much. Yeah, of course. Trust me, she's gonna do a response video. All right. I want to give a shout out to Bed Mike. Bed with the $5 super chat, man. I really appreciate that. Says sisterhood keeps quoting Beyonce like she's their prophet. Instead of recognizing their issues, everyone else has issues. Get your passports, bros. All right. Somebody said Charles and immature. Appreciate that super chat, Bad Mike. The $5 super chat. Somebody said, has she ever heard of Salvador? All right. Her arrogance is astonishing yet typical. Shout out to Seaside Blue, number 1, with a $2 super chat, man. I really appreciate that. All right. She said she just salted because no man sipped for her in Brazil. Hey, man, I've had long conversations with sisters in Brazil about their dating options. And I was telling them, I'm like, man, listen, you left your best pool of men. I said, there's plenty of simps left in America because, you know, you're trying to date someone of a different culture, different beliefs, you know, it's going to be really difficult. You know, it's easier for us as men because we're the head of the relationship. So a lot of times women will adjust to our culture to a certain degree, all right, or things that we want within a relationship. It's very difficult to do the reverse. A lot of men are set in stone how they are, all right, and they have a uniformity to a certain degree. Like, to be honest with you, outside the West, it's very difficult for women to get taken seriously after 25, and that's what it is. I've been through Asia, or I haven't done Africa yet, but in Asia, I mean, they got a whole leftover woman thing out there in Asia. I mean, it gets serious after 25. So the West is probably one of the better options for a lot of women. And I keep it real. I tell them that too. Shout out to Proto J4789 with the $5 super chat, man. I really appreciate that. He says, look, sisters are around the globe. She tripping, but BMT, they don't care. All right. Shout out to my dude, Tim Howard. Somebody said I'm being diplomatic. She's not good looking. I mean, she's not a bad looking sister. You know. Shout out to Nostalgia Sounds again. With $1.99 as a super chat. Really appreciate that, my bro. Somebody said she. Now that part, she is nasty. Now I will agree with that. She's nasty to be putting her stuff out there like that, man. That's just no. The thing about it is, men know, right, and women know that who you are in a relationship represents you, right? So would you want that representing you, your legacy, your brand? All right. Would you want that? You want to take that home to your mom? More likely, no. I wouldn't. Hell no. I'm gonna cuss my ass off if I bring something like that home. All right, I want to give a shout out to my guy, Andre and Andrea Love Across the Board with a super chat, 40 mil, Colombian pesos. Really appreciate that. Says sisters are struggling dating globally. Yes, they are. I want to give a shout out to my dude, Solo ORD. He been doing a lot of videos on the passport sis movement. I want to give a shout out to him, man. You know, shout out to Solo ORD. I always laugh when I mention him because we had our little. We weren't really a beef or nothing like that, but we know we had our little words. But shout out to him, man. You know. But I want to play this real quick for the fam. All right, we rolling. I'm gonna drop that link soon. But I want to play this. Man. All right. Now, some of you might be aware, some of you might not be aware that there has been a beef brewing on YouTube for the Passport Bros versus the Plantation Bros. All right. Yes, there is a movement called the Plantation Bros, and these are brothers, all right, that travel overseas and try to disrupt, all right, the core dynamics of guys meeting together overseas, you know, building relationships, building a brotherhood. These guys don't like it. They have a plantation mindset, all right, whereas they want to break up any type of freedoms or any type of positivity of guys going overseas traveling. Case in point, you got guys that was around us in Thailand, going out to all the places with us, socializing with us, and then start a whole YouTube channel on lies based off the time he spent with us. All right. You got people like that. All right. Then you got guys who are super jealous of the younger guys. And that's one of the pillars of being a plantation bro, is being jealous or envious of the younger guys that are out there traveling. All right. So this beef has been growing on, but it's going to all come to an end. All right. It's going to come to a pivotal moment, right, in Thailand around the beginning of the year. Okay, around the beginning of the year, and we might can get them on the panel later on. I don't know where's everybody doing, but I'm gonna play these videos real quick. Here we go. Where we at? All right, let's go ahead and pull it on up. All right. In Thailand, around the beginning of the year, anywhere from Christmas to the New Year, we got my man Yoga fighting in the corner of the Passport Bros. Let's see what we got going on here. My man Yoga getting ready, training.
You don't want to know what I said to you.
Listening to that motherfucking Prince in Thailand between rounds. Y'all love this shit. Came to Thailand and fell in love with Muay Thai. Came to Pattaya and fell in love with Muay Thai. Left my heart in Pattaya with Muay Thai. I came back to get my heart.
Let's go. It's my man Yoga right here. Yoga versus Nat Sneezy. All right, Nat Sneezy, Mr. Box Station Wine, the hater, infamous hater Nat Sneezy against Yoga. All right, there we go. Man, Yoga on the right here, getting ready for the fight. I love it. Let's go. Now we're going to live stream the fight, family, on the Passport Bros app. You heard it here first. We're going to live stream the fight on the Passport Bros app. All right, I'm gonna play a clip from I'm gonna play a clip from Nat Sneezy too. We're gonna see what Nat Sneezy working with too. Somebody said that means it's not ready. Here we go. That's Yoga and his trainer. More, I thought I had some announcements here. Let me see.
The man to beat me haven't been on yet.
Just at the end of the day, the energy is, I want to bust this motherfucker in the face, lay him down on the campus with an elbow on a knee, make this shit paper. Did all this trolling, calling me out, saying he want to fight for 10,000, making all this fake stuff about he know my coach, he knows his club, he can call and make moves in Thailand. He's gonna find out this show is all talk, all air. 50-year-old men trolling on the internet, but we're gonna put a stop to that bullshit. They anti-passport bros, they ain't no other black successful black men out of the USA. And this shit with a true Muay Thai fight. At the end of the day, that's what the people want to see. That's what we're gonna give them. Next season, $10,000. You meet me in Thailand, we're gonna do this shit. Now on to our sponsors.
We're here. I just finished my practice. First off, I want to say happy birthday to the legend Supercar. It's his birthday. He's 37 years old. He's been in this Muay Thai fight game. He and Pacquiao in his home neighborhood since he was 6 years old. He's 37. Been doing this for 30 years. So there's no black belt in Muay Thai, but he's a master. Some people have a problem with me giving credit where credit is due. There's no black belt in this sport, like jiu-jitsu and karate. So we go by wins and how long they've been doing it, how many people they've been touching. So he's a master. We give him his flowers right now. And this video is for his official acceptance. I got challenged for $10,000 USD by the brother that needs it, the troll that needs it online. He said he knew Supercon. He said he came here and trained every day at 4 or 5 o'clock, but I've been here for 4 months. And Supercon is my coach. We're gonna officially accept his challenge. A $10,000 fight, 3 rounds more time here in Pacquiao. Either this Christmas or January, New Year's, 2024, late 2023. This is the official acceptance level. I'll let the legend and champ speak from right here. From here on out. Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna give a shout out to Yoga. Now let's see what Nat Measy working with real quick, fam. Let's see what Nat Measy. Now this was a fight. I think this fight was in like the 70s or 80s or something. And you can tell by the footage. Like it's maybe like 89, 91 or something like that. But Nat Sneezy's in the red. All right. And the guy, I don't know if this was like a fixed fight or I have no idea why the dude didn't fight back. But this is Nat Sneezy right here, family. This is Nat Sneezy right here. Okay, threw a little punch there. Who y'all got? Who you got, family? Nat Sneezy in the early 90s. Everybody was a little weak with it. I don't think he was a professional fighter. That's Nat Sneezy like in the early 90s right there. That's the early 90s Nat Sneezy. Let him fight in the backyard somewhere in Brooklyn or something. Or is that Nigeria? I'm not sure. All right. Okay. That's Nat Sneezy. So who y'all got, family? Put a 1 if you got Yoga. Put a 2 if you got Nat Sleazy. All right, let me see if I can find another video. I ain't gonna do Nat Sleazy like that. Let me see if I can find another video real quick by my man Nat Sleazy real quick. All right. Who's texting me? Hold on. Hold the phone. All right, hold on. I think I got some more footage of him. Of my dude Nat Sneezy back in the early 90s, late 80s. Let me see where he at. Now I ain't gonna put his son. Okay, let's see. He got some pad work right here. Let me see what he working with. Let me see what your man working with. Okay. Who y'all got, family? Who y'all got? Somebody put one. You got yoga. Put one for yoga, two for Nat Sneezy. I like fucking with Nat Sneezy. Got some little, okay. Who y'all got, family? Who y'all got? Somebody said two. Okay, we got a couple of ones, got a couple of twos. Somebody said pass, don't hit back. Hey, you know what? I don't have a clip, but I do have a picture. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a clip of him training. Nat Sneezy, get in contact with your boy, man. We need some more current clips. This is back in the early 90s or something. This is where Whoop There It Is was out. The Beastie Boys and all that was out. We need some current clips. Somebody said you got to perform in the ring. Somebody said 3. All right, man. Okay, hold on. Let me catch a super chat real quick. All right. Salute BMT. If you don't have haters, you're not doing something right. They can't stop this train from running around the world with Passport Bros. Hashtag Passport Gang. Hashtag Passport Bros. Andrew Breaker, man. Appreciate the Colombian pesos, man. You must be out here. Hey, hit me up in the group. If you're in the group, hit me up, man. I got to link up with some guys that's down here if you are in Colombia. All right? Okay. Now, I don't have Nat Sneezy's current, but this is him currently. That's him currently, family. So maybe he's been doing some training. I know you can't really see that's a small picture on the WhatsApp. Maybe he's doing some training or something like that. I don't know. But that's it. So let me know who you got, family. Christmas Day or around Christmas, we're still getting the dates together. Do you got Nat Sneezy or do you got your man Yoga, my dude Yoga? All right, this is going to be lit. We're going to stream this in the app. All right. Let me get that out the way real quick. All right, I'm going to go ahead and drop a link. I'm going to drop a link. All right. Guys, keep it positive for me. Hold on. Okay, here we go. That's Nat Sneezy right there. Who y'all got, family? Who y'all got? Appreciate whoever sent me the video. Appreciate that.
Hey, boy, the nigga whole style is chunk.
Who you got, family? Who you got? One or two? You got a battle going on here. Everybody putting one. Somebody put two. One, two. We got ones. We got one. We got a couple of threes. I don't know what the threes is example for. Who's younger? Yoga is younger, Imam Perry. Yoga is younger. Hey, don't discount that old man strength now. Here we go. It's going down. Look at that look. Oh, shit, it's going down, family. Passport Bros versus the Plantation Bros. Somebody says do older than me. Okay, hold on. I don't know what that is. Okay, here we go. My man Yoga right there. Okay, so I guess okay. All right, yeah, man. I guess that's next video for you. All right, here we go. It's going down, family. It's going down, man. Hey, listen. It's all in good fun, man. It's going to a good cause. All right. All right, family. We in here. Somebody said Debo. All right. Somebody said it's no country for old men. Somebody said 50 million. All right, family. All right. I'm excited. Personally, I'm excited, man. Listen. This is the best thing for guys to have disagreements, man. If you guys grew up back in the 90s, early 2000s, I don't know about now, but we all know you had a pair of gloves in the garage. If your boys get into it, what you used to say, hey, go in the backyard and handle that. You know, no women around. Just go in the backyard and handle it. And this is the essence of what we're doing, all right? You know, just getting the gloves, tap it out. Let's see who's who. You know, we're going to see what it do. And I love it. You know, at the end of the day, they're going to hug. They're going to tap it out. Hey, brother, you know, good fight. And they're going to move on. They're going to go their separate ways. And that's how we do it. That's how grown men handle, you know, battling each other. All right. It's something natural. It's what men been doing since the beginning of time. All right. Disagreements, whatever, different ideologies. We're going to keep it positive. We're going to do it in the ring. All right. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and drop a link. All right? We're going to discuss whatever you want to discuss in concerns of traveling, the fight, all right, dating overseas, whatever you want to discuss. And the topic of the show is why most of your favorite YouTubers are back in Colombia. So before I drop a link, I know we got a little sidetrack because I got excited about the fight. You know, I love fighting. Hold on. Let me go ahead and get back on screen. Where we at? I'm all over the place here. Chef said, yo, bro, we got a link. I live here now. Last time I seen you was in Thailand. What up, Rod? Chef Rod. Oh, yeah. Okay. I recognize you, bro. Yeah, we hung out. Yeah, we did. We hung out the whole day out there in Thailand. Shout out to you, bro. That's right. You are down here. Okay, yeah, we definitely got a link. Say, yep, all back in Colombia, tell a story. Just tell us to stay away. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop a link, family. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a link. Hold on, let me drop the link real quick. All right. But it is interesting that a lot of guys, including myself, have been around, you know, around the globe, been in Asia, love Asia, been in Cambodia, lived in Thailand for a while, love Thailand, been in Brazil, was living in Brazil for close to a year. But we all find our way back to Colombia somehow, despite a lot of negative things that you hear in the media. And I can only chop it up to being that Medellin is definitely one of the dopest, and Colombia in general. But Medellin, as you know, where I'm at currently, is definitely one of the better places to live in the world. The culture is dope. Everything's dope out here, man. Yeah, it is an element of crime that you have to be very careful of, family. It really is. You got to move a certain way, you know, especially if you're going to spend long periods of time out here. But once you kind of get yourself in more of the outside of the tourist area, a lot of issues don't necessarily go away, but they are minimized to a certain degree because you're not in that targeted area of Poblado. And a lot of YouTubers that are kind of living here, living off in Laureles or living in Poblado or other parts of the city, notice there's some really dope neighborhoods around Medellin, man. You got Sabaneta, you got Itagüí, you got Envigado. A lot of Americans are actually in these areas right now. All right, and if you pick up on some Spanish, I mean, the world is beautiful, man. The women are cool. The culture is cool. It's definitely more relatable than being in Asia, somewhere in Asia where it's cool. Don't get me wrong. I love enjoying it, and I'm going to be back in Asia. But just that feeling of being so far away, so far away at moments can kind of mess with you a little bit. I'm just being honest. All right. Somebody say, Kathal, what up? What's good? What's good? What's good? Somebody said something that's the spot. All right, I got my Mango with Passport crew in the building. All right. What's good? What's good, family? We in here.
Man, you been hiding from me?
Nah, man. Nah. What's good? What's good? What's good, family?
What's going on, dude?
Man, killing it, man. Chilling it. BNT missed that Colombian. I'm laughing at the chat right now, bro. All right. So Global Passport, you saw the videos, right? All right. What do you want to make a comment on? You want to make a comment on the dating problems of the sister or the fight we got coming up?
Start with the fight. I got yoga.
Yoga number one. Okay.
These plantation boys, you know, it's none of your business. So why are you so into what we're doing? You know, it's that's the thing. It's I don't want to say it on your channel, but I've already preached about it a number of times. But it's like I said, I don't want to say it on your channel. Okay. But it's just totally stupid, and it's like I said, another man's life is none of your business. It's none of your business. You know, let these guys do what they want to do in life. You deal with your business. They deal with theirs. If you don't like it, you know what? Go to another channel and do you. These guys ain't doing nothing but trying to live their life and you know, just enjoy. If you don't like what they're doing, if you don't like their viewpoints, it's not for you to like. You know, you don't have to respect it. Just go move on. But like I said, yoga. I like yoga. Yoga has got a crazy personality, man. I just like yoga. Yeah, he's just crazy. So, you know, impressive for what, you know, Neckneasy. I'm gonna give him. I'm not, you know, gonna totally rain on Neckneasy. You know, got impressive, but I'm going with yoga. You got youth on his side, and I think yoga's technique was a lot sharper.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good one, man. It's gonna be an interesting match. You know, I have what I think could possibly happen if Yoga kind of maybe tie, because he's, you know, Neckneasy is about a decade older, maybe more, maybe 15, 20 years older than a guy Yoga. So maybe he can tire him out in the ring. But you never know. You know, some of them old cats be having that old man strength. I call that old man strength. So
yeah, I think Yoga's gonna just wear him down a little bit, and I think Yoga got some a little bit more time on him as far as the Muay Thai and stuff, because he's been there a little longer in Thailand. And I remember when he first got there, he was on that Muay Thai journey when he first started. When he first came over there, that was his main thing, was going on that journey. So he's a little bit head up on that. So that's why I kind of got on with yoga and stuff like that. So I got yoga for the win. I think it's going to go down to a decision.
Ooh, I want somebody to get knocked out.
I do too. And if it happens, great. I got yoga for this. I think this is probably going to go down to a decision. But I'm going to say the decision is going to go to yoga.
Okay. Somebody mentioned something about weight. I think this is like an exhibition fight, so I don't think the weight is going to matter.
Yeah, I noticed Neckneasy is a little bit heavier.
Yeah, he got it. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting. I can't, you know, when I look at the fight, you know, both of them got some skills. You can tell both of them are legitimate and spend some time in that Muay Thai.
Yeah, I can see Neckneasy as a puncher. He's very skilled as a puncher. Yeah, he does have some good punching skills, but I think with yoga, if yoga's good with those leg kicks and start wearing down those kicks. I think yoga's gonna just.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting, man. This is gonna be interesting. I'm excited. You know.
Yeah, look at that.
I might hop in the ring my damn self. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think yoga's gonna get him basically where him. Yoga's just hit him with those lower leg kicks and start taking those tree trunks down, and and then slip on those elbows and stuff, I think yoga is going to have the advantage. If you just stay away from those punches. If you stay away from the punches and just start taking down those tree trunks, he's fine.
So I got yoga right here.
Yeah. And see, that's where I'm going to have a problem with the fight, because there's going to be a difference in weight advantage because it's a different weight class. Is that, because I can just see that right now, that you're dealing with literally putting a lightweight and a heavyweight together, basically.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, yoga should be much quicker than him.
Yeah,
we're gonna see. Yoga from the South, man. Them us Southern guys, bro. We we got some strength on us. So we're gonna see how it go. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be lit. So both of them have accepted. We're just trying to figure out a date at this point. And let me know if anybody is familiar with Muay Thai or fighting in general. Come on the show, man. Chop it up with us. All right.
Yeah, I know a little bit of Muay Thai, and I think, like I said, he's got to focus more on just taking down the legs.
Okay.
Takes the legs down.
Okay.
A lot of evasion and taking the legs down to really disrupt them. That's going to work.
Okay, cool. I want to get your passport to the show, but let me read your super chat real quick. Get your passport. W Secret to Success blog, $9.99 super chat. Man, I really appreciate that, my bro. He says, bro, BMT, why did you leave Thailand, bro? That's a good question, man. Honestly, I love Thailand. Thailand is dope. I would recommend, if you do decide to stay in Thailand, definitely 100% get a visa. All right, get you a visa, get a Muay Thai visa or a student visa, because stamping your passport every single month will run out the pages of your passport. All right, so I do recommend that. And plus, I love Colombia, man. I wanted to start back learning the Spanish language as well, so I can have a language under my belt. So that's the real reason I came back to Colombia, was to be kind of closer to the States. To kind of be in that South America, because I love South America. I love Brazil. I will be back, of course, in Asia eventually. But I was missing South America. I was missing the food, the vibes, the people. I was ready to come home, because Colombia will always be my home base for right now. All right, I want to welcome. Give me a second. Get your passport, gentlemen. Travel coming on the show with the nice suit. What's going on, my man?
How y'all brothers doing?
How you doing, man?
We doing well, man. You dressed to impress. I see that, man. You dressed me in Global Passport today, but what's good? What's good?
Yeah, I just wanted to say I appreciate your work you do. I know I travel. I've been traveling for years now. Right now I'm back in the States, but I've been to Hong Kong, Thailand. I've been to Colombia. I miss Colombia. Cali, Colombia, I've been there. And I tell you, the effect that it has on you, it just makes you think differently when you return. I remember when I was speaking to my friends, I got emotional when I was leaving. And I said, I was embarrassed to tell them. I said, hey, man, I broke down in tears. And they said, guess what, Charles? We did the same thing when we had to come back. So it's just a difference. Coming back to the States, you realize that life is much simpler abroad.
Most definitely. A lot of people don't realize that. When I go out and just have, just be amongst most of the locals, eating healthy, the music's everywhere, the vibe, and that's what I miss about Colombia and South America in general. And Thailand is very peaceful. It's an older society. You see the beach culture. It's very quiet. You can hear somebody speaking from 10, 20 feet away. But you go to South America, the beach is more lit. It's just the energy is very similar out here in Colombia and South America. So I definitely agree. Man. I love living here in Colombia, man. Everybody mentioning your suit too, bro. Hold on, somebody said something else. Somebody said Trey said he looks like he steals the money out the offering plate. Come on, Trey.
Yo, Trey, that's wrong, bro.
Guys, do me a favor, man. Cam up for me if you want to come on the show. Yo, cam up, bro. If you can, cam up for me, Yoga. I know you got something to say about the fight.
It's interesting he said that. I just came back from a meeting, so it's interesting, but nah.
Gotcha.
But I tell you, my travels caused me to change my career because currently I'm in medicine.
Okay.
So now I'm currently taking IT classes, so that I can travel and stay abroad. During my travels, I was sitting next to a brother, and I asked him what he do for a living to allow him to travel, and we started talking. And he said, "I do IT." And he was just coming from Dubai and Bangkok, and we were both on our way to Phuket, Thailand. And we exchanged information, and I stay in touch with him every now and then too. But I started doing software because my oldest sister does software, so I started taking classes recently.
That's excellent, man. Like the most guys I meet three types of guys overseas. Of course, the YouTubers, ex-military, retired military guys, and my IT guys. Those are most of the guys that are pretty much spending long periods of time overseas. And my truck drivers too. I know some owner-operators that run that road for 6 months in America, then they head to Brazil for 6 months. So those are the guys, a lot of guys that are making good money or have it to where they can spend long periods of time away from their, quote unquote, brick and mortar 9 to 5 to live overseas for months at a time. Like I said, I know a guy that literally runs that road for 6 months, and then the rest of the year he's in Brazil.
Man, that's amazing. That's what I'm trying to get like. So I enjoy watching the programs because it allows me to look at different avenues. Maybe I can take career-wise so that I can stay going for longer than just 1 month, So.
Yeah, we have that list. I'm gonna post it again in the group because it's on the app as well. But I'm gonna post it again because I know a lot of guys are looking for an updated list of the 300 remote jobs. I have 300 remote jobs, and it's desperate update. I want to give a shout out to Andre from Love Crossing Borders. He gave me a recently new updated list for digital nomad jobs. Now I want to welcome to the show my man Yoga. What's good, bro?
Can you hear me, BMT?
Yes, sir. I can hear you. I can hear you well.
Yoga.
Shouts out to all the.
Up, bro. What's up, man? You came up today?
Well, it's my sleep time, on the opposite side of the world right now, and
that's right. I got you.
I'm doing this strictly for the show. I'm in heavy training right now, so sleep is 50% and diet and nutrition to have the energy the next day to be able to go hard and then learn the next level of a skill and build on what you did in the day previous. But I want to.
Somebody say you're gonna split that wig.
Yeah.
Now,
so I want to
have you guys came up with an official date yet?
Hold on. That's what I want to go ahead and address real quick and get up out of here. But I want to let you know this is serious, fellas. And what you see on my icon right here is the current champ there in the multi-legend Susakan. And I've showed Sanchai, who's the top legend there on other travel channels. And they have had a chance to sit down, and I've showed Susakan and Sanchai all the YouTube video, the stuff from the Zoom to Thailand when this troll guy came in and disparaged the Thai ladies, disparaged Patiao, disparaged the Thai culture, and really tried to bring it down and make a negative between African American foundational Black American men from America and the Thai people. And Susakan and Sanchai, they did not take lightly to this. They're heavily tied to the royal family, to the mayor of Patiao. They did, and then they see how big Zuna Thailand is. Zuna Thailand has advertisement all over Patiao, all over the bot buses, and this is bigger than what we think it is, fellas. So how Susakan looking at it, and he's homegrown from Patiao, he's looking at the guy as being disrespectful, lying on their name and lying and said the guy said that he had association with Susa Khan, an association with Sunshine, the fight lead there, and they take that serious. That's their heritage. So they've seen all that video and all the different things, the disparaging things. We showed them all the way from Razor Ray's show, from the Pookie show, from the Zoom show. They got a chance to see it all. And so imagine how they feel talking about their mothers and their daughters and their aunties and saying that all their city is a red light district. So this is something even bigger, people. And Aaron will show y'all the rest of the video. I'm there at Susquehanna with his family at this birthday party when we did this video, and it's implemented in that. And so this is a situation where this is it's outside of just fighting and the trolling, because I want the relationship between us and the Thai people to be good. And so not only I'm fighting to stand up to show the shield to for anyone that's trying to disparage any brothers for traveling this world, because this world is our oyster. And not only that, but I'm showing the Thai people and the Thai culture that we're not allowing no foolishness of people who look like us and trying to act like they be one and act like they're us, but then they from somewhere else, and then trying to disparage and make the relationship bad between us and Thai people, when it's actually a great thing. They're looking to push tourism. They're looking to expand on different things. And this is a great avenue for that. Now back to the whole fighting thing. We've received over 200 some emails already from the official fight acceptance. So my staff is going through all of that, making sure what is what, no trolls is trolls, and trying to get to the real. So we're working on that right now. And as if Aaron plays more of the video, you'll see Susukhan even says this fight would be on TV. So with him being a legend right there and training me, this is gonna be my first fight, but my first fight is gonna be on TV in Thailand. And so I have a extensive network. See, that shows my relationship with Susukhan. So we have to make sure that this thing is real, that these people are just not some washed up people. Come to find out, he lied about even fighting in Thailand before. Susukhan or Sanchai knew nothing about him, fight record, and when they got a chance to see who he really was on video and everything, and then they confirmed it. So this might be a case of what we said, guys hating on successful black men out of the USA, but we're gonna find out, and I'm doing it the correct way to monetize it. Like I always said from the beginning, these guys came out with slender hit pieces because they was jealous of Chocolate Man and Zoom, and they went with me. They went at me as a what they say, collateral damage. And then I'm just showing them, and I said it from the beginning, I'm gonna show everybody how to monetize when they come and try to slander you and try to bring you down. And that's what I did. Okay. And that's what I'm doing. Okay, so do you have a general idea of when the date will be? Oh yes, we're gonna do this because he already came up on a couple shows and gave excuses, talking about, oh, he can't do it Christmas because he got family, he has to work. And we're like, you got to work. You came out and told everybody, built credibility, lying and said you knew Susukhan and then you fought with these people, and then saying that you full time into the fight game. And then he turns around and tells us, oh, he can't fight at this time because he got to work and he got a job. So we're going to look to do this thing around January of Super Bowl. So and Susukhan has the green light on TV right there in Pattaya. So we're gonna do this on the top stage and top arena, and in injunction with Susukhan is launching a new Muay Thai fight league, and he has the mayor to see out. So we're gonna have the mayor to be at my first Muay Thai fight because they want to build a relationship and draw more people into the Muay Thai outside of Thailand. So this is a little bit bigger, and that's when I brought Susukhan into the video. And then the guy started coming up on the other panels talking about, well, I was just trolling, saying that I knew Susukhan and I knew Sanchai, because Thais don't play that, and they don't play that about their national heritage and lying and saying, you know this person, you can call this gym, and you fought this person back in the day, and you can get me banned from here and there. And see, and it got serious. So we already kind of seeing some little backpedaling and things like that. And that's why I went ahead, and when I was on Razor Ray's show, I said, hey, to Richard Mack, I said, on a peaceful tip, just delete my number, because Richard Mack called me and said, I got this guy on the other line, and I want to do this and this. And I said, hold on, you dealing with this guy? This guy came and tried to slander and call the Thai women this and that, and just take down all the brothers that's traveling. And it's time for us to not let people take down our image around the world, because if we the light bearers. And that's why they coming at us, because we're making impact. And I'm showing a different side of the Passport Bros. I'm showing that I'm entrenched in the culture, and that culture is Muay Thai. If you've been to Thailand and you ain't witnessed Muay Thai, witnessed to no fights, or had any went to no trainings, you hadn't experienced Thailand.
Okay, now Yoga, before I let you go, because I know it's super early over there. Just one quick question before I let you go, bro. Is there some type of strategy that you're going to take? Because I think he's maybe 10, 15, maybe even 20 pounds bigger than you, right? Is that normal for you guys to fight people that's so much?
No. This is totally a lopsided situation. This guy called me out based off of the Richie Mack Zoom live that Richie Mack took down, and he was saying all the disparaging things. He had said he has 20 years experience. At that time, I only had 4 months experience. Now I'm still under a year experience, but you see where I'm at. Now, the footage that I'm showing, I'm not showing footage of me going 100% power and 100% speed, and that's by design. So just being what it is, this guy has already lied in a certain different areas. So from a psychological standpoint, he's not what he says he is. So I'm gonna push it to the limit. I'm gonna put the 10,000 on the line. I'm gonna come at him at 100%. We're only doing 3 rounds. I'm gonna match the gas the whole time, and I'm gonna make him fight me. And I'm gonna be in the air most of the time. And I'm gonna go to my strengths. And then we're gonna see can he really hang? And I'm going to draw blood. I'm going for knees and elbows and spinning elbows and flying knees. And I'm playing a high energy game.
So the video that's out right now is just you training at a low speed?
Yes, on purpose. I'm showing training video after an hour and 45 minutes in on purpose. When I'm gassed,
you the man.
When I'm gassed, look, if you notice, I'm showing very small flares of speed. I'm gassed. I'm only showing video when I'm gassed, and that's by design. I can show you some video. I'm hitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm hitting dot 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 dot. I'm hitting like that for a whole 4 minutes because you can see me fresh. I'm showing you after I ran for 30 minutes, after I've done 2 rounds on the heavy bag, 1 round of shadow boxing, and then 6 rounds on the pads, on the Muay Thai pads, then 1 round of just boxing. Then I'm showing you the last round of me boxing, and on all videos. No, you've never seen the video of me fresh. Now, people that know my WhatsApp or certain things, they've seen other videos and they could tell, like, hold on, I can tell the difference. But publicly, I'm showing video when I'm gassed, and that's what I'm supposed to do. This is a psychological game. He don't need to know what speed gonna come at him. He don't need to know what I'm coming at. If I'm coming spinning, if I'm playing the long range, or if I'm gonna play the dirty game. If I'm gonna get in and throw elbows and knees and clinch with him and try to throw his big ass down. He doesn't know. But right now, like I said, we received over 200 emails to the acceptance video, so we're handling business. I have a team. As you can see, I'm official with Susika, and I was already planning the fight anyway and serious about this journey. So this something came up with a hater from Richie Mack, was Hey No Chocolate Man. I happened to be collateral damage and on that panel, and the other guy made the slander video. And I gotta point this out, and I'm gonna be real, fellas. I trace all this back and say, well, where did it come from? Well, it came from the Elephant Pookie guy. And then they say, well, where did the Elephant Pookie guy come from? He came disguised as a cameraman for Austin Holloman. Austin Holloman, I invited him to the gym to meet Susan to go through a Muay Thai training. He came with the cake lady, met my wife, Kat, there. And then he had this extra guy with him, and that was the cameraman. The guy told us his name was Corey. He was from Atlanta, come to find out. Now he said his name, Elephant Pookie Paulie, and he's from Texas. So it was a tight, and now we see in relationship that Austin goes over there on the channel and help him out. So it was that from the beginning. So I got to give credit where credit due. This whole thing started with Austin Holloman throwing a stone and hiding his hand and bringing this extra cameraman to the gym with him. And then all this guy, he was asking my wife all these extra intrusive questions. But I was in the ring with Susakan practicing. I'm thinking, hey, I'm giving the young brother Austin a chance to show a different light of Passport Bros to get this heat off of him from these false rape allegations down in Brazil. And that's what I told him when I met him in Marju Bar. I said, hey, you got some heat on you. These feminists trying to throw this fake stuff on you. The brother Dennis Sperling already helped you out. And hey, it's about us networking. I'm Al Heyman this thing behind the scenes. Hey, come with me over here. I'm dealing with a real legend and tied to the Thai culture. This ain't about women. And that'll give you a nice avenue. He agreed. He came out the next day and he brought the troll guy. Didn't tell me that the guy was about, that the guy was gonna try to launch a whole YouTube career.
None of us know, bro.
Yeah, so I'm just giving everybody the real where all this started, and I'm just flipping the negative, monetizing it, making a positive out of it, and at the same time helping Muay Thai legend Susakan. He's already starting a new Muay Thai international league for all the foreigners.
This is the reason why I called them the Plantation Bros, bro, because that's what Plantation Bros were doing back in the day. They see some brothers being successful and going outside the plantation and open up business. You will always have that brother that come out there and start trying to shake something up.
Yeah,
right.
And just let brothers know, I'm not actually fighting the troll. I'm fighting myself. This was a goal I put on myself before I even knew about these trolls. I said, look, I'm gonna go over here to Thailand. This is one of the hardest skills ever. This has nothing to do with material, nothing to do with money. It has everything to do with me. When I first came, I came on monk mode to really develop the skill. So all this is a test against me. No matter who I'm fighting in front of that ring, if I'm going to be fighting a Thai, an Australian, Arabic, a Saudi Arabian, it's so many people that come here to Thailand that want to be the greatest fighters in the world. So the pool of talent is here. That's why I've been able to advance fast, as you can see, not knowing any of the kicking skill, transferring my basketball dunking ability, still being able to dunk and take off almost from the free throw line and transferring that to a lateral sense of kicking now. So this is a test for me. So this is bigger than a troll.
Now, Yoga, let me ask you this real quick before you go, bro.
Yes, sir.
Does your boxing background, does that help you with Muay Thai, or does that throw you off?
Yeah. No. That definitely helps my boxing and my pitching in baseball. So I've always, been pitching, been throwing, and lately since 2017, when I traveled to Cuba, I started boxing. That's when I was dealing with the Cuban Olympic coach, Coach Isidore Nicholas, and then he started coaching me, and then he defected and started coaching some MMA and some boxer guys, and I was still able to get those private sessions with him between Atlanta and Miami. And so so I was doing Western boxing with him since 2017, since my travels to Cuba. And so that transferred in also. So, and with me eating right, being in shape, you see, y'all actually see. So when I actually saw these real pictures, these current pictures of the neck knees guy, if you show that one picture, he grayed out. This guy literally about 230. It's way out of shape. He was showing all this stuff when he was 18 and 22 years old. And this stuff was
in the early 90s.
Yeah, it's like for 92. Yeah. It's like that's why he does the avatar thing now. So, but from a psychological standpoint, he started out lying about Susakan, and that's how he built this credibility on the Zoom, the Thailand panel when he first came in on that road show. He came in speaking a little Thai, saying that he's done Muay Thai, he's a promoter, he's fought there, and he's a fighter, and he knows Susakan and Saenchai. Now to come out, I've proven all of that wrong. So he built a fake fraud credibility on the Zoom show. And then Zoom, that's why Zoom gave him a chance to talk, and then he did what he did and went disparaging. So all of it was built off of fraud. So I'm saying the same thing. He a fraud in the ring also.
Okay. Well, man, once again, I ain't gonna hold you too much longer. I know it's like 7 in the morning there. Get your rest, brother, for your training.
All right, peace.
I'm back on it. We'll dedicate a whole show. Hopefully we can get your mags on there.
Yeah, thank you, fellas. I was already planning. I'm gonna be fighting under Susakan. You see here, current champ. My first fight is a win already because I'm gonna be on TV. You see, I'm monetizing it. So my first fight, and I want to be able to fight someone of a Caucasian background, an Arabic background, because they go hard. And so either way it goes, I'm gonna be fighting January before Super Bowl, and I'm gonna do a series of 3 fights, documentaries. And we're gonna stream this thing live on the Passport Bro app and bring it like this is gonna be epic like nothing else. And we're gonna build this another homegrown black man FBA, and we the secret sauce. It is what it is. They can come get some.
Now, Yoga, they already asked how they sub to you, but you don't have a YouTube channel, right?
I don't have. Look, and that show y'all where it was at. This has always been about the brotherhood and network. I'm all on other brothers' channels, bigging up other brothers, helping them get the revenue and helping them make it do what it do. But this is the reason why I don't, because see, this is me monetizing and cashing in on it. Now I'm gonna do the fight. Now I'm gonna stream it live. Now it's gonna be live ticket sales. So this is what I was all about. Really wanting the YouTube. I'm using the YouTube and using my brother's network, but I'm about bringing a live event and a live products and flesh, and that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna provide that trip when everybody can come out. see the live event. We have special VIP for what we know what the brothers like, a specialized experience, and then come to a televised event, a historic event, an independent black man, foundational black American man out of the USA, out of the ghettos of the USA event. And it's going to be prime time, top notch, and elite and lavish. And I'm going for a lavish knockout.
Okay, perfect, man. All right, bro. Peace.
Peace. Peace. All right. Suited and booted.
All right. Yeah, that's my man Yoga right there, man. We gonna it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be a good fight. I got a couple of cats, a couple of my basketball guys in here. Shout out to my dude Tommy Lynch. Said BMT Travels, you can hoop, but just not better than me. I mean, y'all seen the footage. Y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all already know what it is. All right, we got a shout out to the Mayor Music and Travels FBA all day. My man, you changed your name, but I know it's you though. But shout out to my dude, the Mayor, and shout out to my guy Yoga. This is gonna be interesting, man. This is gonna be really interesting because dudes got real disrespectful. And sometimes you get disrespectful like that. You gotta show up and show out. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Now, get your fit and try. Let me ask you this, bro. Have you been to Thailand? You say you've been to Asia, right?
Yeah, I've been to Thailand. I've been to Thailand twice.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been to Thailand twice. My girlfriend's Thai.
Okay.
So I've been to Thailand like twice.
Nice. All right. Nice. Somebody said passport basketball challenge. If y'all ever want to come out there and hoop in Thailand, we there, bro. We are there. We are there. Yoga was out there too. We all hoop. I think I won that game in 21 actually. Yeah, most definitely, man. So you've been to Thailand and Colombia, bro. So people are asking me all the time, why did you move back to Colombia and all this good stuff? Can you give us some comparisons of, what do you choose if you had to leave America and establish somewhere to live? Would you pick Colombia or Thailand?
Well, that's a good question. I would pick, man, I love both of them.
Me too.
But I would pick Thailand for one reason and one reason only. The safety.
Yeah.
The safety you can't beat. Thailand is the only place there in Hong Kong where I could be out at 3 and 4 in the morning walking by myself with no care in the world.
Right.
When I was in Cali with some friends, 12 was the cutoff time. Because they say anything after that, it would be kind of dangerous to be in late like that. So that's the only reason why. Cali, you can't beat the people. Of course, the ladies are beautiful there, but Thailand with the safety is what would put me over onto Thailand. That's what I would choose.
You know what, man? You are absolutely 100% correct. I was out 2 weeks ago in Las Atentas, actually. And it was about 3-4 in the morning. My friends from Barranquilla came down. We went out, went to Jenny Lyles and everything. And it's about 4 in the morning. I called the Uber. So I got my phone in my hand, red flag right there, number one. Got my phone in my hand. And I hear my homeboy say something, right? I think he said it in Spanish. Then I heard him say something aggressively in English. And I turned around and there was a guy with a mask in my face, right?
Oh, man.
Basically saying like, hey, I need money or give me your money or something. But unfortunately, he picked the wrong people to rob. You know what I'm saying? Because my boy that was with me, this dude is like highly militarily trained. like he up there. He's up there. Like it would have been really bad for that guy. You know what I'm saying? Because that guy that I was with was really, on some Sylvester Stallone Rambo stuff. So it would have been over for him. Matter of fact, if he would have made any type of move, it would have been a wrap for him. I say all that to say that, yeah, you have to be very careful moving around that night in Colombia versus in Thailand. You can walk the streets 4, 5 in the morning. You go to ATM machine. You can walk anywhere out there in Thailand because it's the culture in itself is very safe. It's very safe. So yeah, that's one of the things you got to get used to because South America can be similar to North America in concerns of crime. Because I don't even go up the street when I was living in Southwest Atlanta. I don't go up the street at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning walking around either.
Yeah.
So it's like the same thing, you know.
Yeah, and see the thing about it, my friend that was taking care of me while I was in Cali.
Mm-hmm.
She said just make sure you don't make your phone invisible. You know, yeah, because they will take your phone. Yeah, they say put it, and I'm not used to having. I'm still old school, so I kind of have a clip, but I put my shirt over the clip.
Right.
So she said, put it in your pocket and stuff, because walking back late at night, it could be something that they want. And then later on, sure enough, later on, like a day after, we heard when a friend of ours got robbed from their phone. So it's like, good thing, I listened and I heeded warning and made sure I hid my phone and stuff like that. So it was interesting, man. But Colombia is a beautiful place.
Mm-hmm.
It's proximity to the U.S. If Colombia wasn't so risky with the crime,
mm-hmm.
it would be. I think it would be more brothers moving and living there in Colombia than anywhere else in the world. Because the close proximity to the U.S. and if you got to get back home is a short flight. You don't have to take 24 hours to get back home to the States if something happened to like family members or something like that. But if they crack down on that, man, boy, it would be a booming place.
Facts.
Booming place.
Facts. Global Passport, what about you, bro?
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, the tourism will definitely skyrocket. I mean, their economy would be great. They just have to crack down on all the crime and stuff. I mean, I don't understand why there's so much crime. It's not poor because Colombia is within the top 50 of the richest countries by GDP, according to last year's stats. So financially, they're doing wonderful. They're doing great. I just don't understand why there's so much crime and why they're attacking, attacking and drugging tourists and stuff like that. It just doesn't make any type of sense to me. The tourism alone, should be reaping in the dollars for this company, for the country and stuff like that. If they would really crack down on crime hard and just make those penalties really, really strict for doing any of that type of scopamine and all that stuff, I mean, they can reap a lot of benefits as being like the next serious tourist spots. And you would have various companies investing in Colombia and stuff like that. And I understand they coming out from the old, cartel era and stuff like that, but that's a whole different thing, the whole drug era and stuff like that. We're talking tourism, and you're targeting tourists and stuff like that. I just don't understand it.
I think they're missing out on a $1 billion industry, really. Because, like you were saying, the tourist industry is booming, and with the cost of living being so cheap in Colombia, I mean, they're missing out on billions and billions of dollars.
Very, very, very much so. Very much so.
I mean,
tourism is a great industry because people come, they drop a lot of money, and they go.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. I mean, they have Bora Bora Island just outside of Cartagena. I mean, that place is beautiful. It's nice. I mean, you pump enough advertisement into that island and get a lot of people. I mean, Cartagena would be banging and stuff like that in terms of just people just going there just for that. You know, there's a lot of culture and a lot of history in Barranquilla and Cartagena just alone. You could start getting an influx of people who just want to go there just for their culture and history. But when you have these crimes and stuff like that, people are not going to come. Also, you know, the druggings and stuff happening to not only to foreign diplomats, it happens there as well. So against them. So they just really got to crack down on crime. They got to make everything really strict and really harsh. And I don't know what's going on with their economy, but they have to really start giving money out to their people. I mean, you know, they got to increase the wages and things like that, you know, make these livable wages and stuff like that. So they won't have to do these things. So that's another angle they have to look at.
That's a good point. I want to give a shout out to Passport Mastery TV with the $4.99 super chat. He's also a member. I really appreciate that. Shout out to you, Passport Mastery TV. Woffs Freeze says a lot of dudes flashing jewelry and throwing money. I've done so many shows about that, or why you should not do that as far as throwing money in general overseas, but especially not in Colombia. But some guys, they just don't want to listen. I've seen guys wear jewelry. I've seen guys with Versace shirts, and I just kind of just like, hey, man, you know, if you don't mind being a target, then hey, you know, I hope you, you know, I hope you got the situation straight.
There's actually a dress code that they can follow of what you should and shouldn't wear.
Dress down.
Dress down. Just down. I never wear jewelry. I never wear jewelry. I don't even wear a watch when I'm going out of the country. You know, it depends on where I'm going. Now, if you're going somewhere like Hong Kong, okay, you could wear a watch. But if I'm going somewhere like to Colombia, you know, my phone has the time on it, so I don't need a watch.
Right.
You know, so I try to be less conspicuous when I'm going out and stuff, and I try to blend in. My Spanish ain't that good, but I can speak a little bit of it, you know. So that's another thing too. If you could speak a little bit of Spanish,
helps out tremendously.
Try to at least grow that language, you know, so that way you can get around and do a little things outside of the box. You know, I went to a town called Salento, which is about 3 or 4 hours outside of Cali. It looks like the Big Valley. I don't know if anyone remember Bonanza, the old Western show, but it's
I remember that.
Yeah. It's just like that. It's beautiful. It's got deep gorges. I went horseback riding out there, and it is so beautiful. It's like a river running through it. I mean, it's real beautiful. And like you were saying earlier, the history. There's a coffee plantation there. There's like a little theme park there where you take a trolley down, and so it's real nice. Colombia is a beautiful place. It's just that one thing. If they can control that, they can make billions and billions of dollars.
I want to point out this comment by Black Phoenix Mars. So is it Colombians or is it ignorant dudes with no situational awareness? Well, I want to point out that, first of all, it's not all Colombians. Let me just put that out there. But you can definitely limit the way you move. You can definitely limit being a target, basically, on how you move, in particular, especially in Medellin. So I will say that. But some guys definitely 100% make themselves targets. Somebody says, CC mentions Colombia doesn't punish their criminals. In Asia, they don't play that. Boy, they really don't. There's nothing to deter criminals from crime. Also in Colombia, the police are, all right, I know I mentioned that part, but yeah. Somebody said Colombia is the murder capital for tourists. Another American just got killed, I believe, from drugs. I want to give a shout out to DC Born Rob. He did mention that story. If you guys want to hear about that story, he did do a show about the American that was poisoned, like he was poisoned and died in his apartment. He said there are several places to travel. We bring revenue to the country, and they still keep killing. All right.
And I think it's the same thing too with Brazil as well. Brazil is a beautiful country as well, but you know, I wouldn't be out until at 4 in the morning, you know, in Brazil either.
I want to give a shout out to Big Mike. Says BMT, I'm in Bogota, Colombia. The local men will respect you if you are big. I'm 6'4", 280 pounds. They don't view big guys as targets. Okay, you might be right about that. All right. Give a shout out to my dude, International Zoe in the building. Zoe, hop on if you want to, bro. Tourism in Colombia is only 0.85% of its GDP. I think it's a little bit bigger than that, bro. All that money we be dropping in Cartagena and Medellin. But that's the stats. That's the stats. I didn't know that. I thought it was a whole lot more. Somebody said, Grow Talk with Kofa says, any tips? Head to Medellin in a few weeks. I move pretty simple, but any advice? Don't drink, no clubs, cafes, cigars.
Be the gray man. Be the gray man.
Say what now?
Be the gray man.
Be the gray man. Okay, yeah. Blend in as much as possible. That'd be your best thing. Blend in much, and watch the company that you keep, bro.
Watch your drinks.
Yeah, watch your drinks.
Watch your food.
I will say
spiking it. If it tastes funny, spit it out.
Mm-hmm.
You've been drugged. Get away from the people. Get to a doctor or a hospital as soon as you can.
Facts. Shout out to Cap Bruh Corn. You guys, the YouTube names. Cap Bruh Corn. He says Copacabana is actually pretty safe. The South Zone area of Rio. That's true. That's very true. That's one of the first things I recognized when I was in Rio the second go round. Was walking around at 3-4 in the morning. I felt pretty safe. Somebody said, is it safe enough to walk around 3-4 a.m. in the morning? It's because in Brazil, them police are hella aggressive, man. Them police are judge and jury out there. All right. Shout out to Andrew Baker. All right. Somebody says, I've been to many places in the world. I would say Colombia and Lebanon has the most beautiful women in the world. Go with passport. Have you been to Lebanon?
No, but came across Lebanese women. Yes, they are gorgeous in that region because they call that region the Levant. The women over there are absolutely beautiful. The Palestinians, the Syrians, the Israelis, the Lebanese, all gorgeous.
Excellent.
Even
all right, guys. That's been a pretty good show. We are almost closing on the 2-hour mark. All right. I appreciate everybody coming on the show. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to download the app. The app is available. 7-day free trial. Link is in the description. And also get ready for the fight. We're going to stream the fight exclusively on the Passport Bros app. All right. I'm going to get everybody closing statement, and we're going to go ahead and end the show. I'll start off with you. Go with Passport Crew. Anything you would like to say?
Short and sweet. Go yoga. Go yoga.
All right. Get your passport, gentlemen. Travel. Looking like James Bond over there, brother. What's your closing statement?
Well, my closing statement is I hope that brothers see these channels and get their passport and travel. Explore the world. Don't let negativity hold you back from doing so, and continue to grow.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate you coming on, bro. Appreciate you coming on. All right, family. Another great show, classic show. I want to thank all my guests. Also, once again, if you haven't joined the Passport Bros Facebook group, make sure to join the Passport Bros Facebook group, man. I hope you guys are staying healthy, getting your passports, traveling the world, enjoying your lives, man. You got a short time in this beautiful world. Make sure you enjoy every minute of it. All right. You got to make some sacrifices, but in the end, live the best life that you can, man. Traveling is a beautiful thing, man. It's definitely cheaper than therapy. Not in replacement of therapy, but it's definitely cheaper than therapy, man. So make sure you get your passports, guys. All right. Peace.